Hey, it's Chris Whitman here. I just wanted to give you a short tutorial on how to log into Typingweb, the typing program we're going to be using this year, and create a profile and load some students in so they can get typing. The link up here at the top, the web address for the site, I will send that out in the email, but it is typingweb.com/teacherportal. But again, I'll send that in the email, so don't worry about trying to copy it down now. Once you click on that link, you should end up at a page just like mine, and we're going to go to Teacher Sign Up. And you can go ahead and type in your school, type in your name, and go ahead and put in your school email. I'm going to put in my work email in this case, but you should put in your school email and set a password. And go ahead and just choose private school and click sign up. And then you should be logged in for the first time. And it's really easy. We're going to first set up the classes, and then we're going to put students in the classes. So we're going to click on Set Up Classes, and I'm going to go Create New Class. And in this case, I'm going to say 5th grade. Okay. And now we go to 5th grade class. Let's just create another one. Let's create a 4th grade class. So I'm going to type in 4th grade and click Save. So now we have 2 classes. We could create more if we wanted to. And there's 2 buttons up here we could use to create students. I'm going to click on the permanent one, the Create Import Student Accounts. So we're going to click that. And I'm going to create individual student accounts. Now this is an important caveat with this system, is that because all the accounts are shared across all the school districts in the US, you need to make an account relatively unique. That means that you probably can't say John Smith, because I'm sure there's a John Smith somewhere in the US. You might have to say johnsmith.stfc. So for example, I am going to do that. I'm going to say chris.whitman.stfc. Okay. And you can set the password something simple like 1234, and you can immediately assign them to a class. So I'm going to go and assign them to the 4th grade class. And you also can add their names, but if you know who it is, especially if you set the name up here, that's just the easiest way to do it, because then right in the username, you already know who the student is. You don't need to worry about their first and last name. So I'm going to click on Create Student Account. And let's go ahead and create another student and add them to the 5th grade class. I'm going to create Mike.Whitman.stfc. Okay, a little different convention, but again, you can do it however you want. Whatever is going to work best for you for keeping track of the students. If you think that's too hard, you could even make this just mwhitman.stfc. Whatever convention's easiest. But again, you just want a way to be able to tell what student is which. And it has to be unique, again, from any other username in the Typingweb system. So again, go ahead and set a relatively simple password, 1234. In this case, now I'm going to assign him to the 4th grade. Again, we can change that by clicking on the drop-down menu here, but I'm going to assign him in this case to the 4th grade and create student account. So now that we've created a couple accounts, let's go and look and see where they're at. So to go back and see your classes, just simply click on the classes link up at the top. So I'll hover over that. Again, click on the classes link. And we can see we have 2 students, both in the 4th grade. If we want to view and manage the students, let's say we put a student in the wrong class, simply click on the magnifying glass. And if you want to change a student's class or delete them, click on the checkbox next to the student's name, and we can change the class. We could either put them in a general group of ungrouped students, which you probably wouldn't want to do, or we can move into a different class. I'll move him to the 5th grade class, and we can see he disappears from the 4th grade class. Again, to get back to our master list of classes, we want to click on Classes, and that will take us back to our master list. And now we can see we have 1 student in the 5th grade and 1 student in the 4th grade. Again, to add more students to the class, we click on Create Import Student Accounts, and again, to edit them, we click on the magnifying glass and we can change that student. So that's the first step, importing students and putting them in the right classes. So we'll stop this here for a second, and then we'll pick up on sending out the lessons to them. Thanks. Now that we have the kids set up on the back end, let's look at what happens on the front end when they log in. On every computer in the lab, there should be a link on the desktop called Typing, which should take the kids to this link up here. Again, I'll send that out in case for some reason it doesn't work, but that should be on the desktop on all the lab computers, the link up here. So once they click on the link, they're going to be asked to sign in, and this is where they're going to sign in with the information that we created in the class list previously. So I got chris.whitman.stfc, and again, that very simple password. The kids would type both those in, and then they click login. And then they should be logged in as themselves, and their name then, if they're logged into the right account, should appear up here. Whatever naming convention you set for them, whether it's john.smith.tfc or whatever. So by default, the kids have access to all the lessons, and they simply just click on a lesson and click begin. It's really, really, really simple. And once they've done the lesson, the results will come back to you. So it's a very, very, very easy to use program, and it's very simple. So let me know if you have any questions on it. But again, it's pretty straightforward. They start with basic keys and go from there. And again, all the results are recorded back in the teacher's dashboard that we went over previously. So please feel free to email me if you have any questions about this. I want to make sure it's a success, and I hope that was helpful. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.